Hey Capricorn, this is your message for the end of the year. I pulled the cards to get the message on your board here. So here are the cards that came out. True love, new love, getting to know each other, and reconciliation. So I believe coming to the end of the year, end of 2020, you will be receiving new love, an offer from your true love, an offer from your ex. This could be all the same person who is your true love, is your ex, and you might have new love with them. But this could be multiple offers coming in for you because we have this getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. It could be that, of course, that you have both changed since you last met each other or was in a relationship. For some of you, you will choose to reconcile with each other. You will choose that new love with somebody from your past because they are your true love. Or some of you will be reconciling with somebody from a past life here who is your true love. And they're just about to meet you. They're going to show you, look, I want to be with you. And some of you are going to get multiple offers from multiple people. And not all the offers are right, okay? I feel like this getting to know each other card, get to know them. If somebody could be doing this at the very beginning of a relationship, chasing you. And then once they've got you, might not be so interested. So I just want you guys to choose wisely here with what you decide. It could even be your ex that's saying, hey, this time I will do what it takes. And that's because your ex sees, all these other people and potential offers sneaking around you and could end up, messing that up for you. It really depends on you reading the situation yourself, but you have love coming here at the end of the year. It's up to you what you do with it, right? I wrote also what path takes you to the light there, takes you to your light side, takes you to a place of growth and love and understanding. I just feel like with all these offers coming at you and all these, choose wisely here. Don't choose what's familiar that maybe isn't right for you. Maybe don't choose what's new and not right for you. So here it's saying, look, just choose wisely because not everything that glitters is gold. Let's see, Capricorn. Let's get to the tarot cards. And I, as always, will leave information regarding what decks of cards I'm using and how to contact me for personal readings in the description box. The moon, I told you, somebody's hiding something from you. It will be revealed to you, though, given the right amount of time here. This is secrets coming out with the moon. So this is why I guess this getting to know you is more important than the other cards that, on face value, look like the best cards you can get, right? But there's something more. So get to know this person, get to know these people. Don't rush. Anybody who truly loves you isn't going anywhere. Okay, that's the moon. That could be a Pisces coming towards you. And Pisces or whoever, if you're cross-watching, get to know this person if they return to you, okay? Fair warning, Hanged Man. Look at it from all different perspectives. Don't just look at it like, oh, my ex has returned, it's going to be fabulous. Or I have new love, it's going to be fabulous. You've really got to be alert, I feel. The Hanged Man is wake up, so I feel like you really need to be alert because somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes here. But this is like... you could bring all of your relationships to a standstill, making a mistake, falling for somebody's lies here. So I guess this is why I'm feeling this warning that not all offers are right for you. Usually I would say, you know what? No matter which path you choose, it'll lead you down to a path of a lesson, enlightenment, awakening. We all know that these awakenings and these lessons, they aren't great. It's usually the difficult way we all choose. So just be aware and look at things from a different perspective. Look at things long-term, let's say. If it's your true love, you want long-term, right? You don't want days, you want years. So look at different aspects, I feel, of this connection this person and really get to know each other. Let's go. Five of Pentacles. Another suggestion that this person has put you out in the cold, or you could end out up in the cold because of somebody, because of not getting to know them well enough. You could end out in the cold. They could have been using you for money with this Five of Pentacles, and you find yourself maybe even short of cash at the end of the year. Be careful not to overspend. Spend wisely here. Save wisely. Maybe have, you know, a savings set aside if you can, because it's going to be a tough winter. I definitely feel like it's going to be a tough winter for you. You'll be able to look back and see, okay, this is, you know, where I went wrong before or where I went right before, and merge the two. You can look at the past and the present, you know, to get a good gauge on your future here. Okay, if this person come back and left me out in the cold before, what have they done to change? What action are they taking to change that? If this is a new person and, you know, they're interested maybe in your money rather than spending time with you. I mean, it's not rocket scientist, is it? Just choose who is not going to leave you out in the cold, who's revealing, you know, their secrets to you, but maybe not expecting you to pay for them. You know, you can't buy love, you'll go broke. The Devil here. So if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, it could be the Capricorn that wants to reconcile with you. You Capricorns could want your ex back here. We see somebody going through a wake-up via the hard route, right? So if it's already happened to you, be careful not to make decisions on codependency. Okay, it's winter. I want somebody to be cuddled up on the sofa with. I need somebody in my life to make me feel good and better about myself. Okay, maybe this person is dependent on an addiction of some sort. You really need to look at all these things, or you're going to have a wake-up call in a not very nice way. I mean, this is a strong connection. You could be letting your ex mess up, you know, a new love potential here, and missing out on a soulmate, on a true love, because of an attachment to an ex, wanting to reconcile. And I'll just tell it either way, you know, because we have cross watchers. So I'll try to give it from both perspectives. I guess that's what you're being asked to do here as well, the Hanged Man. When you was left out in the cold, what was they doing? Maybe keeping secrets from you? Maybe they left you out in the cold and your attachment to them made you want them even more, even without getting to know or waking up the real you. Right? We don't want to just allow people to in our life to drain us here. I do see that this is a connection coming for you, which is very deep. We see the Devil card. It's two people chained together, but they need to overcome maybe addictions. They need to overcome their codependency on each other. So you could actually be like so in love with each other, you become obsessed and it becomes unhealthy in a toxic relationship. These are things you need to look at. Or it can feel like at the end of the year, you can feel stuck in a situation where you're left out in the cold, or you can feel that, you know, I haven't really moved through my spiritual growth here. Like I said, it doesn't mean that it's not true love or not a true soulmate connection, because this can be somebody you're spiritually married to, but you're doing quite toxic things in the sense that you're pinning all your hopes on them and thinking you're only meant to be with them, and draining yourself of energy, of money, trying to be with them. And if they're not taking any notice of you, this is why you're remaining stuck. I think I just told Scorpio, you have to let go and release fear. That's basically the Devil card, fear of change. Just imagine it like this. You could be at the top of your game and meet somebody who's at the bottom of their game. And it doesn't really mean that, okay, I care about money. No, it doesn't. It means you're on a different platform. So you've got to be aware of this. You've got to not just ignore it and things like that. You can see that this person might drag you down to their level. If you try to pull somebody up, you're going to find that they pull you down if they don't want to be pulled up, right? So this is why you can end up drained of money at the end of the year. You want to start spending and saving wisely now. I know it's difficult. You've got to be open to love and to trust your instincts here, because it's saying the moon. It could be that some of you have Scorpio moon. That's why I referred to the Scorpio video. So don't forget to watch that. But it can be that, you know, I think the new moon in Scorpio was the other day, actually. So it can be what's triggered this person to come into your life. But remember, they could be feeling out in the cold and thinking, okay, well, it felt warm with them. But that's a codependency. Rather than picking themselves up, rather than waking up, they'll go back to another person and depend on them. And you don't want to let that to happen. You want to be sure that this person is not going to drag you back down after building yourself back up. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. It's like a connection that you was either unable to let go of, or they're unable to let go of. But it definitely seems more unhealthy at this stage than healthy. And I think that's how the universe is seeing it. So choose wisely. Do you want to keep, you know, holding on to a sinking ship, or do you want to let go and let what's meant to be? Because even if you're meant to be with this person, they're not meant to drag you down. You're supposed to elevate each other up, help each other ascend here with the Hanged Man. With these major arcana on the first row here, it seems like a very important decision you have to make. Don't let don't overthink with your heart during Scorpio season. There's a lot hidden in Scorpio season. It's about, you know, things being behind the veil and being hidden from you in the dark and things like that. Things appearing to be one thing but then turning out to be something else, right? So I guess, you know, it's trick or treat here. Choose wisely. The Hierophant. Yeah, there's a divine lesson here that's coming. You know, it's either going to be completed, or because you've woke up and this person finally returns to complete the cycle of, and, you know, you make a decision then. Look, am I going to be left out in the cold, holding on to somebody, for somebody again, wasting a lot of my time on this earth that, you know, I could be spending growing, being woke to different lessons and things here, getting different spiritual knowledge. The angel over there is a worry angel. It just grabbed my attention by rocking. So you might be worried that, okay, if I don't take this person, maybe I'll never find love again. Of course you will. Of course you will. It's meant for you here. It's saying very clearly there's a love that's meant for you. Just some are going to take you down a dark path of maybe dependencies. Maybe they want to just sit at home and smoke weed or drink wine, whatever, and, you know, very quickly run through your money. Okay, if you've done that before, don't repeat the lesson. If you see the red flags, whether this is a new relationship and they're saying, yeah, you know, let's go out and spend this, and you're like, whoa, you know, it took me quite a bit to stack this. I'm not going to go through it again. If this person wants me, they'll want me without my money, right? It's not just about money, but with the pentacles here, this is why I'm saying it. It can be that, you know, somebody new comes into your life and acts just like your ex, and it's a red flag. And it's a test here from the divine saying, did you learn your lesson? Did you really wake up? Are you really going to let this other person do the same as maybe an ex did? Or are you going to know your worth here and understand toxic relationships? Maybe if you're starting a new relationship and they're absolutely obsessed with you and calling you, what are you doing? You know, who was you just talking to? You can see straight away that these are unhealthy signs, right? So maybe the new person isn't right for you. I'm not just going to blame the ex on everything, you know. It's got to come from within you. Choose wisely. Maybe you're choosing to be alone here. I think I did one of the Capricorn readings that was staying spiritually celibate because, you know, it's your choice. The world. Okay, so this is, I feel like at the end of the year, new possibilities will open up after this. So let's just say if a new love comes and they're showing you red flags and you think, this might be my last chance at love, it's not. You're going to be tested here, I feel, to make the right decision. And if you make the right decision into the new year, you will have, you know, a love that was worth waiting for, a true love, something that will last a long time, that will last years, not like weeks or months here. Because I see you being tested. I see you being tested. It might be with somebody you have incredible feelings for, but then this person would be testing you. Can I get away with the same stuff? So saying no to them makes them have to come back in a higher vibration, you know, and meet yours, not this low one. They'll then know their expectation, your expectations of them. Usually what we expect of people, you know, and when I say that, I mean what we've held them accountable to, then they will rise up to that. If we just expect somebody to be fabulous and they've had no contact with us and things like that, you know, it's not going to work out like that. Those sort of expectations will let us down. 9 of Cups here reversed. So this is what I'm feeling. If you look down this line with the Moon, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups, it's like, be careful what you wish for. Because it might be that they came back or come back and they're not ready to really expand this love and this relationship. It's more likely that somebody's trying to drain your love. And if you don't say, hey, I'm not up for that, I'm sorry, I call my Capricorns my noble savages, you know, stand your ground and say, no, thank you. I know I'm worth more than what you're offering. You're trying to breadcrumb me, trying to lead me down this path, and I'm not accepting it. This is not what my future looks like. I'm not going to be broke, feeding somebody else's addiction. I'm going to trust that what's meant for me is coming my way. Anything with the World card here, you're going to be open to beautiful possibilities. Maybe even with a new Capricorn coming into your life, or a Taurus here. But this is like the divine testing you, like, look, this is your wish on a plate, you know, and it's not really what you wish for, because sometimes what we want and what we need are two totally different things, aren't they? And we don't get to see, you know, what we truly need and what's truly good for us if we settle for something that isn't. If we end up settling, we'll be pushed and pushed and pushed until we're back out in the cold and building ourselves up again. So I just really wanted to let you guys know there is love coming for you. There's also a test though. And that's what I'm trying to make sure you guys know. As long as you're in your self-worth, your self-love, everything will be fine. 10 of Swords. So this is like the ultimate betrayal. You might be thinking, well, what else worse can they do to me? They could do it all over again. When you picked yourself up and learned to love yourself again, they may drain you of all these 9 cups again. It might be true that this person is your 9th cup, but you just can't take any rubbish from nobody right now. This is definitely like you needing to say no to somebody in order for somebody to keep elevating with the Hanged Man. Step up their energy. Okay, this is a wake-up call. They won't accept me. What can I do to improve myself so they accept me? Right? And that's only if they're showing red flags, okay? I mean, just imagine you bump into somebody who is healed also, on a high vibration also, and you're expecting them, okay, they're not chasing me. It's making me feel unwanted. It's maybe not the case there. The case could be that you've been through these terrible experiences, these betrayals, you've got all these knives in your back that you need to shed. And this new relationship, you could be showing red flags to them. So they might tell you no until you raise your vibration. It's just about being self-aware. If you're always the one giving, then, you know, people out there are happy to be taking. You've got to hold some back here. And if people put 5 swords in your back, don't let them put the other 5 swords in. You know, it's all about being accountable. And I feel with the World card, there's beautiful, there you go, there's beautiful possibilities opening up to you, a real love coming your way. You just have to know the difference and read the red flags. A lot of people say, I see the messages, I see the signs, I see this 1111 coming, and they choose to ignore maybe the red flags, thinking, okay, it'll get better in a few weeks. No, get to know them, okay? Get to know their, you know, the bad side of them as well. Because if we're going to be in a relationship a long time, we need to really know somebody. It could be that you've been in a happy 5-month relationship with a new love, and all of a sudden you find out they have secrets. Don't shy away from them. Confront them here. Know your worth and say, hey, what's going on? I'm not going to go down this path. I'm not going to play these mind games with this 10 of Swords and overthink and end up, you know, messing myself over here. No, I'm not going to do it. You speak up and let me know. You know, it's okay to say that to people. At the end of the day, what's meant for you will never pass you by. You might enter into a cycle again where you end up betrayed and out in the cold again, and you'll work through it and go through the awakening again. And that real love will be waiting for you after the awakening also. Don't think it won't. It will. We've just got to get to this point where we love ourselves enough to know that it's time to let go. If, you know, this person's not right, it's time to read the red flags as well. Good luck, Capricorn.